Jun Kang writes greetings from Australia. I'm really enjoying the show. Ever since the Twilight series, it seems every single bestseller novel for young adults is being made into a movie, and I'm wondering how long would this trend last? Because I'd love to see classic novels like Don Quixote, Crime and Punishment, and The Adventures of Tom Sawyer on the big screen instead. Cheers and keep up the good work.
Well, once again, this isn't really an issue of an either or, but probably more along the lines of a both and. Like, yeah, we have gotten a number of these, teen novels to movie adaptations, but really when you sit back and think about it, it feels like there have been a lot of them. There really haven't been that many. And the fact is they haven't been knocking it out of the park necessarily. Like, yeah, you've got yourself a Hunger Games franchise, but the Divergent series isn't doing marvelous. When you look at that one by, I never pronounced her name right, Saoirse Ronan, with The Host, the one David was pointing out to me earlier, written by Stephanie Myers from Twilight as well, that movie bombed terribly. You had the City of Bones, which
City of Suck,
as Schnepp affectionately calls it. But also remember, there are a lot of movies that get produced. And just because they went ahead and produced The Host, just because they made City of Suck, that doesn't mean that, hey, if they didn't do City of Bones, they would have done Crime and Punishment. It's right. Not an equation. It's not like saying if they didn't make The Host, they would have made a Tom Sawyer movie. They're not necessarily connected that way. So I don't think we're going to see a long trend of these teenage things translated, because other than a few big hits, we're not seeing it translate well. So I think that trend is ending, and has never been a big trend anyway. And also, don't fall into the mistake of thinking that the two are completely connected. I don't know. Schnepp, how do you see it?
Yeah, I agree. They're not connected really at all. I mean, I think what we're seeing is that Ron Howard film based off of Moby Dick, but it's called, what is it called? It's one with Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't remember.
The Deep Beyond, or it's got some weird.
That was supposed to.
What is it?
What's that?
Heart
of the Sea,
yeah.
which was supposed to come out this summer, got pushed back. Yeah.
So we're always going to see adaptations of classic novels, but that's totally different than the young adult novels. It's just different.
Yeah, I was going to say the staying power is there. I mean, we're getting a new Frankenstein, is coming out. That looks interesting. I think one of our old colleagues, Roth, got to interview the two, Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, is going to be in it. And so I think that they're never going to go away. We're always going to get those. We're going to get Pride and Prejudice every 10 years, we're going to do one of those, and they're going to see miniseries on TV. Maybe we'll see a Don Quixote miniseries on TV. I don't think these big, famous, these stories are going to go anywhere. We're always going to see them. They're just going to be maybe interpreted in a different way, which is good. It's a good thing for creativity. It breeds creativity.
And I think I heard recently that Don Quixote might actually finally be getting some movement. Oh, because I know they've been trying forever.
Yeah, Terry Gilliam will not stop trying to make that.
There's even a documentary that's basically a Death of Superman Lives What Happened kind of version of Don Quixote, and I can't remember the name of the documentary.
Lost in La Mancha.
Thank you.
It's a great documentary.
It's an excellent documentary.
Amazing.
And it does sound like they're finally getting some movement on that.